Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, epidemiologist, biostatistician, faculty member. And in this segment I'm going to be going over an interesting reptile known as the alligator. Of course, most of you, if you live in the United States, have known the alligator, especially in the South. And they can be found all throughout Florida, Mississippi, all of those areas. The full genome was published in 2014, suggesting that alligators evolved much more slowly than mammals and birds. So that's important and interesting. Of course, the term alligator is anglicized from el lagarto, which means lizard, and that was discovered by Spanish explorers. A very important aspect to talk about is that there's only two places that alligators are native to, and those places are United States and China. So one of the major cradles of civilization in the Yangtze River has had alligators, but they are extremely endangered and can be only found basically in zoos. So this is the family, the subfamily, everything. And look at this. There's so many alligators. Alligator Mississippiensis, that's the one that is that we know. And then Alligator sinensis is from eastern China. Here's the alligator, Cayman Islands. Different places, their habitats are usually, again, as I said, southeast United States. Louisiana is the largest alligator population. No, I didn't know that. I thought Florida was. So they live in all sorts of places, mostly freshwater though. And they're in ponds, marshes, wetlands, rivers, lakes, and swamps. And if you watch the news, sometimes the alligators will come out from canals and different things, and come out in backyards and things like that. As I said, Yangtze River is the only place that the alligator is found. Most of the muscle in an alligator's jaw evolved to bite and grip prey. The muscles that close the jaws are very powerful. But when you open the jaw, that's very difficult to open. So an alligator can be opened barehanded, but this is something interesting. They're considered the apex predator, and so they are they eat animals like even deer, and they're huge, considered compared to the alligator. Here's the anatomy. Here's everything human uses: meat, alligator farm, alligator leather, all sorts of things. And take a look here. There's the alligator joyride. So wouldn't recommend that. But there's a lot of alligator places that you can go. And at one point, the Everglades National Park had a lot of alligators. So this was something. The mitochondrial genome was sequenced in the 90s. So when you have data about the and when they experiment on the alligators, then they can kind of find the genome. So this is great. I've visited the alligators with my wife, and we have seen these firsthand and held them. So this is something very interesting, and I encourage each and every one of you to visit an alligator farm. I hope this has made some sense. Thank you for listening.